Feel the legs pushing up on the set. I'm feeling it. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
All right, guys. So this is gonna be another video. So why? I look, here's guys. So I want people to understand this is off the cuff. I'm not reading from a script. So I want you to understand. I love the Snyderverse. I think it's a universe that is very underrated when you actually sit down or you watch it. From Man of Steel, if you can stomach Batman v Superman, I sure as hell can't. I've talked about that multiple times. I actually will do a video if you guys want me to. I will talk about why I dislike Batman v Superman, because I don't think I really went in depth with it. I will do one. Just ask me and I'll do a video. I'll probably have it released sometime next week, but just ask me and I'll do it, and I can give you my full thing on it. And Zack Snyder's Justice League, you can see there was a vision, there was a plan and everything like that. And the world they did was actually pretty unique. And it was very vastly different from Marvel. You know, Marvel was very colorful and all that. I'm like, oh, DC's doing something. Oh, that was interesting. However, let's be realistic here. There ain't no way, and I mean no way, on God's green earth that we will be able to get this live action. However, let me say the word however, we can still get this in an animated format. And what I mean by this is that shitty ass Tomorrowverse we can replace that with a Snyderverse. Okay? Why not we just get a Snyderverse animated format following the Justice League, the Zack Snyder Justice League? You can get all the actors back because, again, you really think Ben Affleck want to get the body shape for the Batman? No. Let's get voice acting. Let's get these guys for voice acting, because it's a lot more cheaper and it's a lot more easier to get these guys to voice act than to act. Let's be realistic. Gal Gadot is doing Gal Gadot, which is nothing. Henry Cavill is doing Highlander, Warhammer, so he's pretty busy. Ben Affleck is busy doing and directing documentaries and everything else, so Ben Affleck's busy. You get Ray Fisher back. He can come back and voice Cyborg. That might be his only credit role because he ain't working with nobody else in Hollywood. And then we can recast Ezra Miller with Michael Rosenbaum because we don't really want Ezra Miller back. Then we can bring Aquaman back, and Amber Heard can be voiced by the girl who was working with Jason Momoa in Game of Thrones. I forgot her name. Forgive me. But the one that he was had a relationship with in season 1, you know what I'm talking about? The one that they said she should have been recast as Merla, whatever. We can do all that and then some, because animated format is better to get everybody back. The animation will take time, but I'd rather take time and get it and not get it. You know what I'm saying? And then if, sure enough, whenever David Ayer gets from having his high moment, his low moment, if he wants to release his director cut of Suicide Squad, we can add that on there too. And Netflix got content, and that's cool. I always say, license these characters out, make money off of it. Warner Brothers got debt, motherfucker. This is how you clean it off. This is what you need to do. And it's laughable to me how Warner Brothers is not thinking, yeah, let's do this animated. Let's do this animated. Like even Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Willis both said, hey, we'll come back if you do Smallville animated. But they don't want to do it. And it's like, license this shit to somebody else and you can clean the debt off. It's not like you need to do it at your studio. There's powerhouse studios down there in Texas that Netflix is working like a motherfucker. Use them and then combine it with your studio that takes the cost off of it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Warner Brothers, they're not thinking smartly because, again, they're run by David Zaslav, who is a reality businessman, not a Hollywood smart man. That's how I like to say it. That's good. And it's just, to me, this would please everybody. And even I said it too, animated format is easier to get all these actors, get everybody on board, because the thing about doing superhero films is you got to get in body shape. You got to get, a lot of these actors want to do that no more. And times about too, if these people have a high price tag, which they do, just put them animated, because the price tag they can't get that in live action. Animated. They'll have to bring it down. So let's say Henry Cavill is $55 million. I'm just over exaggerating. You get him voice acting, he's about $10 million. Ben Affleck. I mean, the budget for the animated film will be high, but you think about it, you're paying about the same amount of budget for a little bit higher for a live action film, because I think you can. Here's my thing: the animation is not going to be the cost effective one. It's the voice. It's these actors. And you can probably get them. And again, if they're passionate about the fan, I think Henry Cavill will say, yeah, I'll take a pay cut. Ben Affleck said, yeah, I'll take a pay cut just for the project to get work. Absolutely. And again, it's weird because when I hear interviews where people want to do that was, oh, Zach, you want to do the Snyderverse again? No one asks him about animated. Ask this man if he wants to do it animated. And he'll probably say, yeah, I think animated would be better because I could get all of them in a room and we get it all done. And that won't take long. This won't take about maybe... You get all the voice recording done in one day. No one's out for shooting for 30 days. It won't take 30 days. The only time it will take is to animate. Zach would probably do that. Hell, he had multiple animated shows for fucking Army of the fucking Dead, and then he had animated shows for other. He would not mind to do that. But that's what I think. That's what they should do. I'm going off the cuff with this a little bit. What do you guys think? Should the Snyderverse continue in animated format? Comment below. Let me know. As always, have a Johnson Day. The hour in it for you.